Berlin has got a huge pull factor for startups.
It takes a bit of courage to work on solutions in a transition.
We have to speed things up, and speeding is that what startups can do.
Whenever I talk to these startups here, I find new ideas.
It's like the Tinder of waste.
High prices change the mind of the people and of the companies. Everybody is now looking for innovation, for energy efficiency, for renewable solutions. And I think that will really help startups, innovation, and that also will help us fighting climate change.
It takes a bit of courage to work on solutions in a transition. And you have to be a bit of a doer and also be able to take the leap. And that's typical what entrepreneurs do.
What I find really exciting as well is innovation that does not get as much attention as green hydrogen, for example, or storage. There's a lot happening in the construction sector, for example, and then in general, solutions around energy efficiency that come from the AI side or blockchain. Here at dena, for example, our digital technologies team is working on some really cool projects around machine identity ledgers. It doesn't get as much attention maybe as the big topics, but they're still really important and contributing massively to reaching the net zero goals.
I think the main purpose of startup is to help to see the potential for new ideas. At first, we were only focused on bio-waste and on biogas, and today we have learned that a lot of different sectors has need to find new valorization solution and to implement circular economy.
I believe we are late, and we have to speed things up, and speeding is that what startups can do. Not every startup will survive, but having different solutions at the same time makes it possible to find the best solution, and then the best solution will stay in the market in the best case. And big corporates usually have just one solution, they try it out, they pump in a lot of money, and if it fails, it's over, and they don't touch that field ever again.
So I think the startups have a very good position in bringing speed into the market. Like the enterprises have the possibility to do big projects, but the bigger size of the market is the smaller and or the medium-sized projects. And there the startups are really the speedboats of the energy transition and bringing more innovation to the market.
I think it's just really important to look at all the solutions that we already have there and scale them, because there's so much around already at our fingertips, and it's ready to be implemented, to be deployed, and we just need to accelerate the scaling of it. A lot of new VCs in the space, a lot more money flowing towards climate tech startups, and also more like tech and hardware startups. So that's something that is changing quite rapidly at the moment, and it's great to see. Berlin is really good at attracting and setting up a startup ecosystem. So it's really a city that pulls in innovation, that pulls in talent. The important thing is creating an ecosystem that attracts talent and people who are willing to found startups and help achieving the goals of the energy transition.
I think that people understand that battery recycling and rejuvenation of this material needs to happen to aid the battery and the energy transition. And without it, we keep mining these materials that are running out, and we can't support the energy transition.
We're doing something pretty amazing by providing energy access to off-grid last mile communities in Tanzania and Nigeria, and empowering women in the process of doing it.
I think what we're doing is a bit different, a different take on energy transition, looking at existing industries like public transit, which have worked for hundreds of years, but if we can put technology in there, we can make it work better, and it can really help do more in the energy transition and get people to share rides and reduce that amount of carbon emission we get from transportation.
As we're the first Latin American startup in this contest as a winner, so I think it's just a reflection on the effort and in the hard work that we're doing in Colombia, and that we're making an impact in the world from our side of the world into the energy transition.
Wood is having quite a big moment right now, and it's cool to be building such big stuff that is going to be making such a big environmental impact. So being able to reduce the CO2 emissions for the whole wind industry for 30%, I think that is really special. I don't think many other people can say that.
Germany is a wonderful energy transition lab. So because you have so many opportunities to do something. And we have good research, we have smart ideas and good startups. But we do not have enough money so far, not enough investments. I'm convinced that we do have to invest a lot in research, in innovation, which is something different, and also in scaling up these innovations. And that's why I'm so happy to have so many startups around here at this tech festival. Well, I mean, if you look back 5 years, we had a different perspective on all the potential we have regarding energy transition. So we see there's new things are coming up. I mean, all the hydrogen issue is kind of new on the agenda, but we know we need it and it will help us. Geothermal, or how to make green cement and all these things. So there's much to do using wood and everything. And whenever I talk to these startups here, I find new ideas, and I really hope we find investors to scale them.